Hello everyone, my name is Kim Kyung. My English name is Ignas, and I used to go by Alfred back in elementary to university here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night around the world and nearby good afternoon. So in this video, I wanted to discuss about what I think what I think about us, human. What are us? So, in very recently, especially from last year to this year, since due to the fact that I had a lot of time to like pour all my efforts into my incredibilism, I was able to break down myself, basically how the predictions and all those dreams that I always had, even since early age, could possibly connect it to sometime in near future. See, so what I thought that the dreams that we have was affected by time being itself. What I mean by time being is when people perceive time, normally usually it's a ongoing sequence. Let's say it's a continuous sequence that never back loop. However, what I think the time being that itself could be the sequence that could be related to even the past fragments and the future fragments. It's being said that it could be the fragments, the dreams that we have while in a sleep. Our consciousness are very, very simple at that moment when we sleep. We do not see things through our eyes. We do not think by what we saw or what we hear, what we heard, or what we speak. So at that state, while we sleep, I highly believe that the frequencies that we perceive in our brains or neurons, or however it scientifically defines our brain, functions totally in a simplest way. And during that moment while we sleep, I highly believe that it could be affected in a quantum level, which means that the sequence or fragments that I think that the time itself are affecting our brains, and that was my part of a study subject while developing my incredibilism, and that's why the Delusional Math Universe was born. And while making that, I had to plan out, and I had to factually timeline everything, that what I dream or what I seek through it after the interpretation from my dreams and such. And now I'm beginning to realize that predictions are really coming in a month-wise, in a year-wise. For example, I mean, just today we had an incident in San Diego, a 5.2 earthquake, and I have highly dreamed about this kind of sort of a phenomena, which had clear numbers in it, and the clear situations that it was related to earth properties, like digging in, spooning, and grasping it, like hugging or eating or something that's inwards toward to ourselves, or whatever the material that we perceive. And I realized that whenever I frequently dream in that manner, it seems like it happens. Natural disasters happens in the future, and it's quite fascinating. I'm still experimenting and I'm still interpreting, but I can tell you guys this, that this is not a religious activity. I do not think this is a religious thing. I believe it's a human evolution. For example, I'm family line of Mungyang Gongpa in Korea, and I'm the 45th generation of the Mungyang Gongpa, which means I have over 45 ancestors behind me. I believe that there are, of course, people who have evolutionized or evolved even further than me in this era, in current 2025. Maybe about like 50 or 60, or maybe it could be over 100 between it. But I believe that my family line is also at a very evolved stage, and our brain function might inhabit Earth sequence itself too while evolved, and that's what I think it is. Of course, it's a hypothesis, nothing factual. But the thing is, the fact that I have been dreaming, I have been factually pointing it out, the days and the predictions that I perceive, I think it's the human evolution, and Korean language do have a significant difference between how the vowel structures, how consonant structures in the grammar wise and the language wise are new in English. There is no such vowel that characterizes just like Korean language in English at all. Not even Chinese. Korean language, that's the pure newness in language. I must say, if I were to describe Korean language, and from that I have developed Incredible, which delves language practicality in architectural way, and I have studied my very own first language, Korean language, and almost first language, English, into a study subject, and compared, contrasted, and deeply studied its characteristics and traits, so on. And now I begin to really constructing my incredibilism in a sequence manner, and developing my novels too. So I will continue on from now on, try to upload my dreams in advance, then structure those dreams into my dreams so that people can actually believe it. Because if I don't post it, back in like February, all the dreams that I had, I didn't post it because I haven't factually made it into my novel, right? And nobody believed it. And this time I began posting my rough drafts, I guess, dreams, since March, about Philippine incident and about the Tonga incident and such. I've been beginning to posting it in early hand, and I hope people begin to understand my point here. And I highly believe that our brain functions in a very, very gravitational way, which is quite sequentially related to gravity, time being itself, right? So yes, so I hope everyone enjoys my works, and I hope art society start to realize how important incredibilism is. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great day, guys. Bye.